Hi, everyone. It's Sandy Wilhelmina, the sheep and the dogs. Uh, Mr. Wilhelmina is in Madison today. It is a Saturday, and it's a quiet afternoon, so I thought if I want to clean up my office, I better show you some things. I am going to be bringing some of this to Angela and Carol's live sale on Tuesday this week, which would be, let's see, the 17th of June. Yes, the 17th of June, and we start at 6 Central Time or 5. Oh man, I'll put it in the put it in the description. My brain's in part. It's really humid out, and it takes it out of me. My friend Jenny's been in town, so it's been a spectacular week of thrifting and shopping, and we found a bonanza of things. So I'm going to show you some, and I don't know, we'll just go from there. So here are, of course, books. What else would you expect from us, right? Books. So start with this one. It's a pretty basic book. It is Mary Engelbreit or Engelbreit. I'm never sure how she pronounces that. And it is from for her 55-year birthday. That's the only rating in this that I found. And it is from 1995, and it's a homeowner's journal and project planner. It is very cute. So I'm hoping someone would like this. When I saw it, I thought, my goodness, how fun would this be? Attached swatches, paint chips, carpet yarns, and other samples. Everyone needs their own spots. I love it. So that will be coming Tuesday. I hope you'll all be there. Oh, freaking groan. That is my chair, not my bones. Might as well be, though. This is Heirlooms from Loving Hands, Making Memories to Cherish Forever by Sandy Lynham Clo. Sorry for messing your name. And it is just cute. So y'all need to save me for myself and take this book off my hands, because otherwise it's gonna get taken apart. But you should too. 1998. The little pins. So it is all about heirloom creations. Yesterday's seamstress, the singer sewing machine, and just the lace borders around here is pretty awesome too. You could trim that out and just either cover the inside or cut it so that it's just the frame. I love that. I have a stamp that does this stitching. I should get it out again. I should be more stamping because I really have not done a lot, and I stink at it. I did not know this was a series of books, the Little Big Books. I have the Little Big Book of Roses, and it's really a neat book. This is the Little Big Book for Dads. It's a great size. I love this size of a book. And it has a really pretty blue cover. So if you were working on something for Dad this summer, and I wish I would have had this before Father's Day, but there it goes. And it is just cute, cute, cute. 2001. And it has all things for Dad to try with his kidlets. If you hear banging behind me, there is a bird who thinks she needs to build her nest in here, and she keeps poking at the window. I have stuff up there, but she's determined. You always have one or two birds a year. This one is a cedar waxwing. It's beautiful. Well, where are all our pictures? There's a ton of illustrations. Look at those little fairy flowers. Oh no, dad jokes. Where do sheep get haircuts? At a Baba shop. Oh my gosh. Oh man, how funny. What keys are too big to put in your pocket? Donkeys, turkeys, and monkeys. So there's all kinds of fun stuff. Cooking for dad, to cook for the kids, simple, just fun things. Stories to read them. Look at that. Man. So y'all have to save me from myself because I've kind of brought home some stuff, some books. I'm going to have to keep a scan of that page because I like him. I think call it tired popcorn. Popcorn. So if you need new dad jokes, here you go. Monkeys? How cute. That's cute. Fatherhood, like the Marines, be prepared. Very cute peanuts. So you wouldn't have to use this for dads. This could go in anywhere. Anything you made. Oh, squeak, squawk. I'm not sure if I'll bring this. I probably won't because I want to do something with it. It's just this little cute purse thing. And I picked it up and I wasn't sure what I would find. Oh, ta-da! This is an accordion file for pictures. And just think of all of the ephemera you could store in here. Fussy cuts, or to take with you for when you're traveling and you make fussy cuts. Ephemera you want to take with you for a journal or stuff you want to just put aside for it. I just think that'll be cool. I don't think I would change the outside. Um, I don't know. I have some ideas for that. And we'll see. This is a lovely book, and I'm so happy that we found it. It's Leslie's Challenge by C.E. Leslie, published by Chicago Music, 152 State Street, Chicago, William A. Pond and Company, Union Square, New York. And this is a Class A chorus book. And it has a lot of railroad stuff in here, advertising. I don't know, it's just really unique. The Great Rock Island Depot, Chicago. Wait, I think I skipped a page. Look at that. The Drunkard's Wife, solo and chorus by C.E. Leslie, dedicated to the Women's Christian Temperance Union. Every temperance worker should have a copy. That is just hilarious. But look at it's gorgeous. It's 1882. Excuse me. And it does have, this isn't like, um, it's a rag, I don't know, blend paper. It's not just rags in it. It is partially rag content. Put it that way. It is in beautiful shape. And it's just beautiful. And it feels, it's really nice. It almost, I guess the only way I can really describe it is maybe some Feels kind of like linen paper, only better. Accent strong, speak words plainly. Trumpet. My dwelling place shall be the sacred department in the back here. Beautiful pages, just beautiful. Everything about this little book is amazing. Ads. American and foreign music, books, and musical goods of every description, band instruments, violins, guitars, flutes, harmonicas, accordions, etc. Violin and guitar strings are a specialty. I wish we could find all of these catalogs that were out there. Mailed to any part of the country. Let's send away and see what happens. It's just doofus. Oh, how to make and save money for the teacher, music teacher. Then this one, I did not know. Well, there's a lot I don't know, but poor bird. She's going to give herself a concussion at least. Music on the rails. You go, uh, let's see, Chicago Northwestern Railway, 300 or 3,500 miles of road. It's the line to take you wherever between Chicago and any point in northern Illinois, Wisconsin, Dakotas, and even California. Magnificent dining cars, palace sleeping cars, elegant parlor cars. And this is Devil's Lake. That I'm not sure if it's our Devil's Lake here in Wisconsin, but I'm kind of thinking it is. You can, but I think this means that they sing or whatever, they sing music on that trip. And then there's some more ads. Really, really think that's a cool one. Here's my chair. This I have always thought about doing a flip book, but then I'm lazy. So when I found this, it is for weddings, memory book, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if it's just it wants to do that. And I love black and gray and white. And check it out. Obviously, I would do some covering up of sayings, unless one of you wants it before I do that. So that flips that way. That's a pretty piece of paper. More flips. It's just fascinating to me. I suppose I should, well, it'll be on video now, right? So I can hopefully remember to look when I want to do another one. Because I kind of can't wait to get started on this. I mean, the hard work's done, right? There are a couple envelopes in here. I thought there were anyway. You and me. This is an envelope with a little magnet in it. Stamp and just flippity flop. These feel like they should be an envelope, but I don't know that they are. Well, it might turn into one, right? If I don't quit messing around. And this one has this flip again. Oh, so much fun to be had. And my favorite color. So that is going to be a project coming up soon. This magazine, I really love it. This is 2022, What Women Create, Inspiration for Your Imagination. And it is a beautiful, beautiful magazine. And I think I had the book that they published, but I didn't know they had magazines. I don't know if they still do, but they're beautiful. $20 magazine. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Henry David Thoreau. And if I would have seen any more of these, I would have grabbed them up because, and I'm going to sit here with you and look at almost every picture except food because I'm starved. I'm hoping Jim will bring me something good to eat when he comes home. Oh, that poor little bird. Now, the sheep saw this. I'm in big trouble because now they want edible flowers and citrus in their water tank. They make me crazy, but they're funny and they're so darn cute. Oh, we had a big old incident with Hellcat this last week. He snuck out on Jim, and we're usually heading to bed around 11, 12 o'clock at night. And him at 11. I'm usually whenever I land. Um, but I didn't know he was out. And Jim told me he snuck out, and I went out right away and was looking for that cat everywhere. And he always comes when I call him. No sign of him. None. And well, I'll shorten this part of it because it's gross, but the day before that, somebody left me the most god awful package in the litter box. I swear, every window in this house open because it was just horrid. I did some of my stuff outside that afternoon, and I didn't know which cat it was because everyone was acting normal. Well, it must have been him, and I don't know how that came out of his little poor body, but he ended up, I found him like 20 hours later on Tuesday, and he came walking up to me, and then he just kind of didn't fall over, but it's like, I'm finally home. And I thought, well, he did kind of try to leave us, leave this earth. But we took him to the vet the next day because he was drinking later in the evening. So our emergency clinic for small animal is an hour and a half away if you don't run into traffic in Madison. And sometimes I feel like even if it was a horrid emergency, all of that travel, I don't know. I mean, I would do it, but it just seems like all the travel would really be hard on them also, if they're aware at all. Our vet used to have, we're about 15, 20 minutes from the vet here, and they used to be a wonderful clinic to work with, but they bought out all the competition clinics in the area, and we're just a small rural area. So if you want to go to a good vet, you have to go an hour away. Um, or there's ours here. So they have really raised their prices. They have a high turnover of vets. My wonderful vet of 20 years passed away a year ago. And I don't know, we're just feel the one that replaced him in our hearts left because they were buying up all the area competition. And he has a no compete till October. And he says he's coming back here to this area to start a practice. And I hope he does. But boy, I am a squirrel. So anyway, Jim took him to Hellcat to the vet the next morning, and apparently he ate something he shouldn't have, and he just had a really, really bad case of upset digestive system. So thank goodness, right? And he was feeling better by the morning, but we weren't taking any chances, that little bugger. And so Jim took him, they sent him home on anti-nausea, probiotics, all kinds of fun stuff that he doesn't like to take. So we don't know what he ate or what he did, but I'm thinking I was lucky that he came back home. I looked and looked for him and cried, and I could not find him. He wasn't in the barn. He never goes in the barn. He just sits on the porch when he's outside, watching the lights go by. But that was really scary. And look at this is wool, felting wool and curlies. If you ever want to do that, I've got the wool. I don't know how I even keep up with what I'm saying. I am such a squirrel. Oh. Okay. Well, and the sheep are making fun of Hellcat because of his little episode, he had to have a little bit of area shaved under his tail, or his hinder. They're calling him Monkey Butt, and I can't get him to stop it. He's really angry and upset. I swear my kids sometimes. But I have to admit, it does kind of look like a monkey butt. Look at that. If I only had the patience, I would love to do that. We have sheep with such a variety of wool textures. Lots of curly wool in my flock. Stay tuned. I doubt I would ever take the time to do it, but all that yarn. Is she spinning that yarn? I think she says found objects. So many talented people. Lots of felting in this one. Oh, that poor bird. Gosh, I love the chickens. The aliveness of the medium. People have so much patience. Boy, I do not. I'll do a little embellishing with needle felting once in a while. A lot of times I forget I can even do it. I tend to run the needle through my whole finger. Okay, I wasn't lying when I said I was going to make you read the whole book, right? But it's so pretty. Let's go so speed it up. See, now, if this stays here, well, I'm going to scan this for myself because you probably know I'm working on Peacock journals, or I'm going to soon anyway. Look at all you could do with this magazine. You could keep it in your library for inspiration, or there are so many pictures. Look at that one. That could be a book cover or a journal cover. It is a book cover. This could be at the sale Tuesday at Ansel and Carol's. This I can't believe I found. And it's all together. I have not looked it up to read about. It's called Spice Box Art Studio for Calligraphy. And I love this. I think it's got a magnet in there. And it has a pocket here to keep stuff in. It has the book, The Art of Beautiful Penmanship. And the pages in here are really pretty. So when you're done learning, you could put them in journals. It has the workbook practice pad, and this is mounted on this little, it's like a little cardboard box, but it's on a box. Kind of like a platform, so you could take this whole thing with you. 25 sheets of art paper. This has never been touched. So it's nice heavy paper. It's not cardstock. Feels like watercolor weight. And they have templates. Tags. Tags. I think those might be bottle tags. Oh my goodness, you guys. Somebody needs this. And the back has a couple of, I think they're cards. Sure seems like there should be something under it, but we'll see. It also has, I'm not going to open this part. Oh, maybe I will. Look at that. I have such adventures, don't I? I don't know that. Has this been opened before? Or is it open? Oh, weird. Sometimes packaging gets the best of me. So it has two pens. See, I just want to see it all, and then I'll bring it to the sale. So it has this pen. It says H on it. Oh, and M. I don't know what that means. This one, I used to do pen and ink drawings with one just like this. That's so smooth and pretty. There's a paintbrush, ink, and I forget how you say that. Gaucher, gosh, golly gee. So everything is in here. It hasn't been opened, hasn't been messed with, and what a tidy little box. Now ask me if you think I would keep it tidy like that, because watch me rip this up in front of you. I better stop. Maybe that goes in the pocket. No, it's not a very big pocket. Okay, that will be at the sale. This will be at the sale. It is a hardbound book by Martha Campbell Pullen. Antique Clothing, French Sewing by Machine. Number one, check out this cover. It's a beauty. And it must have had a ribbon here. So if you had a little lace, you could put that in here. Beautiful matte paper. This is 1990. Martha Campbell Pullen, PhD. So she must have a design. I haven't read this. I should. And I will before I bring it to the sale. And it is mostly black and white. And I love that it's Martha's favorites, breaking styles, stunning techniques, elegant yet simple. I don't know if that's her. I'm not sure. Um, so it is all patterns and sewing, and when you get it back in here, and this is all about her collection of French stitchery and English and Swiss triple eyelet. And in the back here, she gives you instructions on how to sew. And I think you do have to make your own patterns. Adapting May Minton blouses to today's fashions. Wouldn't that be fun? We were looking at some dresses yesterday that were so pretty. Kind of boho, kind of not. Vintage. And I told Jenny we just have to start doing chores in those pretty dresses because they've been hanging in those antique places for years. So we decided once she's out here, we might have to do some fancy dresses for chores. So there are a bunch of color pictures. They're modern. A little sandpaper, you could scuff them up and they would look old. Oh, I like that one. That's pretty. Antique netting dress, circa 1900. What a great way to frame that. I have motor mouth. Just ask my friend Canada Carol. She wanted to do a show and tell last night. It was kind of late. When I was blaring away, and she's like, well, you know what? I have COVID and I really am tired. It's like, oh gosh, I'm so embarrassing. So I had to let her go because I didn't realize how much time had gone by and I didn't realize how quiet she got. I can really be a doofus. And then you have shadow work alphabet. Can you end that? Uh-oh. Pearl Entredo. Entredo Lace Techniques. It's a beautiful book. That is coming with you Tuesday to Angela's. And I have I have piles of stuff to show you all. Let's see, we're at about half an hour here. But I'm going to keep going for a bit. I have, you know me and my pictures. I love cabinet cards and old pictures. This says, oh man, I didn't write down what it said. It says Carl Johansson, and I don't know what the rest is. I'll have to look it up. But she's pretty. She's going to go in a journal I'm working on right now in a pocket. And look at these two little peanuts with their curls. They are precious. And right here, it's not missing anything, but it has it says Holmes, Evansville, which could be Evansville, Wisconsin, or Indiana, maybe. So I've never seen one of those embossing corners. This is different. It's probably not showing on the camera, but it's a pale yellow. And the back, this I'll be keeping because I want to look up her name and the photographer because it's from the town we live by. And these two little peanuts, they do not look happy, do they? And this is not an unalive children photo. They did use these little stands because it took so long to take the pictures. Some, kids got restless and those helped them stay still. And this is from, don't know, but look at that pretty back stamp. So when you're out looking at these pictures, if they have back stamps, they're worth even more. And if you don't like the picture on the front, you just cover it and you can use it for a little journal cover, pocket. Lots you can do. This is also from that group of photos. This is not embossed. Sometimes they are. And this is also, again, I think I see Berlin on there. So it's German, I would guess. And this is another one from Prague. And I do believe it's the same person, different stages of her life. I could be wrong. This is embossed. The circle is raised, or the oval. And then it has the stamp on the back. Germany, I'm pretty sure. So they make great little notebook frames. I want to keep this one in the cover. This will be a journal coming out at some point. Adventures were had. They are just adorable. Wonder if she's looking at a map. What do you think? Or is that just a book? I don't know. I always look for these little tiny cutie pictures. She's cute. No information on that one. I'm going to be making Christmas in July packets or kits. So when I saw a Bo Bunny stamp, I grabbed it. It's kind of a retro sort of Santa. Little silly bird. I wish she would find a different tree. This is a treasure, and I really wish I knew where it's been. It's a pocket Bible in French and English, and it's St. Mark's. And it is the Army and Navy edition. I'm not sure I'm going to bring this Tuesday. I might wait and bring it to my July sale. There's a bunch of names in here, but I do not know. I do not know who or how many people carried this little book around. It's from 1918, pocket edition, and all through this side is the French words, and this is English all the way through. And it's kind of nice paper. It's a little thin, a little raggedy, but can you imagine where this might have been? It's so, somebody carried that a lot of places and it meant something to someone. I wish I knew because 1918 would be the end of one war. That was when the flu epidemic hit. Um, so much happened in 1918 in that area. So I'm curious. I wish there was a name I could look up and see where this has been. But when in doubt, make something up, right? I don't usually do much in the way of military stuff. I don't feel like I know enough about it. These are tickets, and they're kind of funky tickets, but on the back, you could stamp. And they've got texture little dots on them. So those will be coming soon. And I think before I grab more stuff, I'm going to call this a video. It's 35 minutes. And I will come right back and do some more. So have a very happy Father's Day, everybody. Whether you've just anyone who's a dad to anyone, even pets, you can be a dad. So I will see you shortly in a new video, and I hope I see you Tuesday at the sale. I'll post the links below. Have a good day, everyone.